What is up, everybody? How's it going? Oh, don't share this. Oh, that's an echo. Don't share this live stream. This is for us. This is for us to just sit here and shoot the stuff. Or whatever. I'm going crazy here, guys. Hold on, let me fix this damn thing. Where am I? It's not me. Where am I? Oh, I'm very tiny. There I am. Oh, I'm big. Now I'm big again. Hold on, I want to see what this sounds like. Man, that light is freaking bright. A bit too much. So, yeah, the music ain't bad. Rather put the music on a little bit. Kill some of the quiet in my house, because it is quiet. This is a recipe for panic attacks for me. Once it gets quiet in my house and everybody's asleep, it's when the brain starts spinning in circles. Kyoko Rock Fams, Johnny Cook Jr., Herman the Great, what's up, bud? Honey Bubs, Steph Lane, Heather Phillips, Jennifer Miller, Dorothy Marie. What's going on, guys? Police Chaplain Misty, welcome to the live stream. Alyssa Parrish, yeah, I'm alright. I'm not having a panic attack or anything like that. I'm having a bored out of my freaking mind attack is what I'm having. There's like nobody on freaking YouTube, which is like a freaking miracle. I don't know what's been going on lately. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe YouTube is like not the place to be anymore. I don't know. Just seems like not a people live streaming lately. And maybe it's because of the cold or whatever. Oh, it was Valentine's Day today. But us single people don't really celebrate freaking Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day is the one holiday that kind of makes single people like have a bad day all day long. It's like the rest of the year, I'm good. I'm all set. I'm walking through life. I'm having a great life. Birds are chirping. The sun is shining. Things are awesome. And then Valentine's Day comes. And then it's gloom and doom and devastation. I know a lot of people can definitely relate to having a crappy day on Valentine's Day. Yeah, definitely. I don't know what else I could say about it. Bah humbug, but isn't that Christmas? Bah humbug. I don't like Christmas either. I guess I don't like holidays. Holidays suck. I like Thanksgiving because we get to eat. We get to eat, y'all. So, I got something actually up in my queue here. In case I run out of stuff to talk about. I figured that we could watch one of my first videos. In fact, I think it would be my second video that I ever edited. If we get there, we get there. If that's something you guys would want to do. Chelsea was live. Well, that was like 5 hours ago. It was a long time ago. It was like not. It's 2:04 where I'm at now. But yeah, that was hours ago. Yeah, I wasn't bored when they were live, but definitely am now. Yep. Oh, I was there too. I was at Omar's live stream, and I don't know. Is it just me, or is it like it just seems like usually I got I think it's the late night live streamers. The late night live streamers seem to not be going live. I mean, I usually have like so many people. Usually I have a few different live streams to jump back and forth to. I know a lot of you guys, live on YouTube like I do. We actually turned off the cable in my house like it's completely off. Good thing, because they just raised the price of cable, which it was crazy because my kids would just watch Netflix or use YouTube. So, like, why pay for cable? The only thing we need is the internet, of course, or I want to be here with you guys right now, live streaming. But yeah, somebody had to go live, so if it's got to be me, if I gotta bite the YouTube bullet, well, so be it. Guys, yesterday, thank you guys all, every single one of you, for showing Noah the Savage, aka Noah the Fam, a whole bunch of love. He went up almost 200 subscribers overnight. So when he woke up the next day, it was definitely a pleasant surprise. I got to talk to him, and you know what? If we could do that for people in our lives, and I don't mean like just like anybody. I mean, if you can do something that can actually like lift somebody's day up or lift somebody's life up in general, you don't know how, you know, what people are going through or whatever. That feeling, it feels good, man. It feels good to, and it feels good to help somebody as well. You guys, you know, it does. It really does. It helps both people, you and the other person. So that, yeah, thank you to all the rock fams out there. And if you don't know who my homie is, Noah the Savage, go check him out. He's he just put up a jail video where he went inside of an old prison, and I'm so freaking jealous because I've been wanting to go inside of a prison for like almost a year now. I know it'll happen eventually, but I'm freaking jealous. Go check it out. Awesome freaking video. I'm dying to go to a prison. Usually people don't say that. They don't say, I'm dying to get to prison. Let me go to prison. The new channel is Noah the Savage, yes. And he's got a few videos from the old channel on there, and then I believe that he put up a couple new videos. But anyways, he will be having some new videos because we're going to get him into the swing of things again. And me and him were chatting earlier, and we were talking about, you know, when he came down here, how successful his trip was. We had shot like literally some amazing videos, going to that theater that was closed in 1978 that he found in my own neighborhood. Was amazing because we're the only people that will ever do a video there. And the reason being is because, like, they ripped it all. They didn't rip it down. They refurbished it. So they got like $12 million to redo that building. And it's all going to be brand new, and it's going to be reopened. It'll be really cool to go in there, check it out, and see what it looks like now. But, I mean, there's very few people to say that they went into that building. And that wasn't it. We had other ones that were crazy. And so yeah, I can't wait to link up with my homie again and get shooting some vids. That'll be cool. How many people we got in here? 2 o'clock in the morning, and we got 42 people in the house. That is dope. That is dope. When the house was caving in, the sharpshooter just threw up Noah's link. If you guys don't know how to find Noah's channel, right there, there's the link. Hello, Deborah. Deborah Plott. Hello. Thank you for joining me. So I see that there is at least 40 some odd people out there who are as bored as I am. So, you know what? You guys want to watch one of my older videos with me? What I can actually do is I could take my little thingy, I could make myself small like that, and then we could watch a video together. I actually haven't watched this video in over a year, so I figured, hey, let's go and watch it together. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, why not? Because I'm bored. Alright, so I'm going to start this video, guys. If it's Let's hope it's not laggy. Are we laggy so far? I hope I'm not laggy, guys. Are we laggy? I need a lag or no lag confirmation. Flippers. We are laggy, aren't we? No lag, no lag, no lag. Good, 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 good. Alright, so first deal is we'll have to turn off this music, right? Is that the music? Music's gone? Yes. Alright, music's gone. And we will start a video. This place is actually gone. The video that I'm about to play for you guys, it's actually not there no more. And it was one of my favorite places. So it's kind of sad that it's gone. But let's check it out together. You guys got any questions? Throw them up in the chat. Anything, you know, anything you'd like to ask me or anything you'd like to say, just pop it up there in the chat. I will be right here with you guys. I'm going to turn my camera off for a second. Dorothy Marie, that's funny. Videos with Patty as soon as I'm in Florida.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Lou Rock, and yes, I returned to Belchertown School for the Feeble-Minded. If there's anywhere that's haunted, it's this place right here.
Yes, welcome to my drive-in.
This place is creepy. It's been abandoned for years, and there was a lot of abuses that were suffered here by the children that were patients. I hope you guys enjoy the video, because actually shooting this video is a hazard to my life. There's tons of asbestos here. There's tons of black mold. If you guys look around, there's collapsed roofs everywhere. This place is just, it's insanity. Hope you guys enjoy the video and pray for me, because I need it. Alright, so this is the way in here. Alright, so I suggest we get, oh man, that's scary. Dude, that's scary. Thought I seen somebody in there.
Yes, you see what? Bruh.
Alright. So guys, I'm gonna switch to my selfie stick and put on some masks. I'll get right back with you.
This is probably one of the only investigations that I had a mask, guys.
We're back.
Oh yeah, this place was bad. It had asbestos, this stuff called PCBs. And you could literally see the dust going through the air, like through the camera, which is usually like not really possible unless there's like a crap ton of dust.
It's like playing a game of Resident Evil, but with your real life.
How many of you guys have seen this video?
Well, you start out with a nice.
This is actually one of my very first videos.
Man,
A less stressed Lou Rock. That is definitely for sure, Alyssa.
No, there was fresh paint in here. Dude, I don't know why it seems
Yeah, I've
darker
seen it too. But you know what? I was thinking it'd be cool to go back and see this. This place is actually completely
First
gone.
thing I want to do
It's not
is
there
check
no
the
more.
basement.
This is Belchertown School for the Feeble-Minded. It was a children's live-in facility that had well over 30 buildings.
Kidding me?
There you go with a brown recluse spider, and there was a ton of them all over that windowsill. Look at these freaking gnarly spiders, man.
Look at them crawling on the top.
I like doing this. I like sitting here and going through these old videos with you guys. What did I miss? Oh no, I was not alone in this video. I was actually with a buddy of mine. Kyle. Kyle had been in a lot of my earlier videos.
This is where it's stuck.
Here's the actual elevator itself.
Thanks.
That elevator is the elevator that I actually caught my very first real ghost while I was looking down the elevator shaft. And it was in a live stream. It wasn't in this video. But yeah, that was the first time I ever caught anything. Guys, when I went up to the top of the stairs, I swear on everything, I seen a like what looked like a dark figure of a man standing at the top of the stairs. I looked away and he was gone.
I feel like there was only one way we could have opened the basement.
Yo, this is actually, dude, that's creepy. This is a kid's tricycle wheel.
What are we, the Shining?
Oh, don't say that. Oh my god.
There I am.
Oh my gosh.
I'm in the corner. I'm small.
Dude.
I'm a little bit bigger now.
I swear I just seen a dude.
Megan, what's going on? Good to see you. Yeah, this place was cool. This was the coolest building out of all the buildings. This was actually the hospital building. And boy, did we find some creepy, crazy stuff in this video. Later on in the video, there's some crazy stuff in that freaking hospital. Well, there was, at least. I haven't seen this in so long.
We do have masks on today, guys.
Yeah, look at your boy Lurock
So-
actually wore masks. And look at it was all clean shaven. Nice haircut. None of this scruffly
This is
stuff
an
on my
area that I've
face.
never been in before. What does this one do?
Yeah, look at the dust, guys. Every once in a while, you'll see all the dust. Like when the flashlight goes to a certain angle, you see all the dust just flying through. Just like it's crazy.
When I was here with Derek, look at the
It's a good
ceiling,
thing
how nasty the ceiling is.
They shut this place down and tore it
Guys,
down
this is
because
really like playing a game
you know,
of Resident Evil.
chances are that a lot of kids that were playing in there are going to end up with respiratory illnesses
Right over there.
from using this place
It's all
as
wet.
basically a park or jungle gym. Because there was, I mean, the first time I went there was Friday the 13th in October, and there was a group of like 5 kids there. So,
You know what I wanna
yeah,
do? I wanna go
this is
see
in
if
Belchertown, Betty and Wayne. Belchertown, Massachusetts. My Uncle Joe was actually a patient of this facility, and he told me out of all the facilities he ever had been, this was the worst. Electroshock therapy,
Man, I keep seeing
all
things
kinds
that
of
look
stuff.
like
Neglect. They just lock the kids in
all suit
rooms and let them sit there in their own filth.
Smarter than we are.
Man, this building is so much bigger, we didn't even see.
Yep,
Oh,
you go
we're gonna
back
go
there,
back
there's a
in
big
there.
dirt pile.
I'm gonna bring you to the roof.
I bet you there's some more screwed up buildings around here, though.
I'm gonna bring you to the roof, but I just wanted to check this one out real quick. Kyle, what you think this building was used for? That one they definitely slept in. Guys, we're gonna try to find ourselves a way in. Look at all the different buildings, dude. There's
Yeah,
way
there
a
was
lot of
actually an
buildings.
underground tunnel system right there where I was standing.
Oh,
Right there,
there's-
like right behind me.
What, one way in here?
And we ended up getting in
There you
there.
go.
But when I went there and recorded, I didn't have my sound on. So I was never able
Man, this one
to
is
share that.
sketchy,
I had a rat jump on me. And I didn't even have the audio.
This one is real
That's
sketchy.
horrible. That's like, it's a pain in the butt.
Man, this one is crazy.
What up, Kayla?
Thanks for joining us. We're just checking out one of my older
It's
videos.
just a big hole.
No, it's been cement concreted off. It's been walled up down there.
Yeah, you think it'd
What
be
about a
safe
voiceover?
structure to go in here?
It's a hole with a collapsed roof.
Yeah.
No. It's definitely not.
I see like a drawing on the wall over here. It looks pretty cool.
People have done it, but-
Alright, we're gonna contemplate going in here. So guys, yeah, we did decide to risk our lives here. Alright. Here you go. I'll take this camera for a second.
Block your face up.
Yeah, even touching the dust right here is not good.
Alyssa, not a good question. No, I mean, common sense tells you you're not supposed to be there. But was there any no trespassing signs? No. That's why when the police grabbed us, they actually grabbed me and James the fam there. And the police are like, hey, you're not supposed to be back here. And I had said, you know, there's no trespassing signs. And they said, well, listen, you know you're not supposed to be back here. We know you're not supposed to be back here. So why don't you just do us a favor? Go jump in your car, take off, and we'll both have a better day. And really nice cop. I mean, he could have sat there, ran our names, gave us a no trespass order, all this phooey. But he said, you know what, listen, just beat it. Save us both a headache today. So shout out to that cop from Belchertown. I guess Belchertown cops are cool. I don't know very many, but that one was pretty awesome. Oh, I'd love to go there, Dorothy. Dorothy says, this reminds me of the places in Staten Island. That would be cool.
There's a way out over here.
Narrative of the video without sound? Well, I could just shut up if it's, like, distracting everybody from watching the
There's a way out
video.
over there.
That's outside.
We going back the way we came, or are we gonna go that way?
That's the second floor. Be careful.
Poof. I'm gone.
Up top now.
That's the second floor.
Yeah, well,
Yes, shout out to the cool cops.
some of the trees over there.
Be careful where you step. Yeah, is it pretty high up?
Earth Angel, thank you for popping in.
Oh yeah, we're not getting out that way. Alright, let's just head back. This is definitely a weird.
Guys, I
room.
just had to make up an excuse so I could
There's
turn
a
my camera off for a
examining
second.
table. This place is definitely burnt up bad.
That's the real truth.
Look at the hole in the vent, like something's gone in there.
This really had me thinking, like, what
That
the
is
hell
so
ripped through
strange.
that metal like that?
That is so weird.
I don't think
That's
this is one of the
something
buildings that had a
actually
fire, because I would say maybe fire would melt the grate like that. But that actually looked like something peeled through the damn metal.
This is probably like a, what, like a schoolhouse or hospital or what? What do you think? It's crumbling. Alright. Oh, look at this is somebody's office.
Yeah, this place was crazy. Definitely haunted. 100% haunted. Tons of EVPs.
A lot of KG stuff. KG means locked
Actually,
up to
this
me.
video, guys, I'll tell you later on. The video is slow.
Wow, look at this corridor here, man.
Is it lagging, guys?
That's
It
a
might be
crazy
lagging. I
looking-
apologize if it is. There's really nothing I could do about it.
Sign, that's cool for taking a picture. Alright guys, we're heading out of this burnt one. Dude, I keep hearing something like something's upstairs. Yeah.
So yeah, this is the second time I edited a video. Second edit for me.
You need a hand, brother? Right here.
I think this was our most extensive
So here we go, guys.
exploration of this
If anything
property.
falls down,
We
it's
got
gonna
into
be
the
that
most
place.
buildings. We got to see the most
Yeah, but
area
still, do you
than
trust
any video
400
I ever
feet
did
of
there.
Straight up in the air.
That
brick?
tower
I don't.
creeped me out because all I could think is all this stuff is falling down. Who wants to sit under? That's like 300 feet. It was like a 300-foot tower made out of brick. That sketched
This
me
is
out.
inviting. Big old wide open door. They had a zip tie on there at one time. This looks like the furnace. Huh? What the? Oh, you scared the crap out of me, dude. Oh no, you can't get in.
No, this doesn't have any issues.
No,
It's
this
definitely
was
the live
furnace, I
stream
think, huh?
that's slowing it down.
No.
Because you could actually go and watch this video. It's in my playlist, and it's in HD.
There's so much. I just heard something over there.
Just figured I'd come and
We
watch this
both
video
just
with
heard
you guys.
something
This is
from
one of my
over
older ones.
in that area. Yep, sounded like a rock or something being thrown. Look at a hole in the wall. That is very strange. No way. Why is there a chain coming out? That's very weird.
Oh, that's asbestos.
Chain coming out of the hole. Very weird.
That's a good one.
Yeah, there's been a lot of new people joining the Rockstar fams. So I figure going through some of these old videos couldn't hurt too much.
Look at this, man. It's like a moat.
You get around it.
How the hell do you get around it?
Through it,
We gotta climb it, huh?
I guess.
Wow, are you kidding me? Are you serious here?
Pop up kids tent.
What the f is this? Alright guys, we're gonna figure this out and then we'll get back with you.
And happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Thank you for that, Betty and Wayne. Appreciate it.
Guys, you know how I said we're in the game Resident Evil? We just upgraded to a
That is
giant
a big tire iron.
Isn't it?
That thing had to
Yeah.
be for like Mack trucks
This
or
thing's
something. It
probably-
was huge.
a good 30, 40 pounds.
This is all wrought iron itself, too.
Here, show them how big this thing is.
It's like
We-
an inch and a half wrench.
Yeah, we upgraded. That's like a firefight hydrant type deal.
Jeez, I didn't even feel the vibration in my hand.
Yeah, it's because it's huge. Satan's watching.
Look at all the bees hives and freaking light.
Oh yeah, I've seen pictures of like honeybee combs that go from the ceiling to the ground over here, dude. And they're honeybees too.
They're all dead now. Like they said, all our bees are dying, so.
This is just a boiler room. Nothing special. You want to check it out?
Shoe is untied. That's a giant motor.
Take a look.
Yeah, there's a door right there, though. Should have had
Door over there.
doorway. I don't know where it goes. This is what operates the burners.
We got lockers.
Something written over there. Lockers. This looks like
Queenie
Guys,
17
what we're standing on here is a
Queenie
couple
178.
items
Welcome to the
from
live
door.
stream.
You see Kyle's feet and my feet. So it's not the safest place to stand. You're gonna knock me right off of here. For real. I
Frickin'
don't know
Kyle
how much-
almost knocked me off the
Period.
ledge here.
Thanks, Kyle.
your shoes untied. That's what you need to take care of.
So I would say
Megan's
this is
vlog,
probably
I'm
where
glad
they
I'm
host
live
kids
too.
in, right?
I mean,
All the garages.
there wasn't much going on.
You can see the ceiling collapse over there.
This is probably their garage, their mechanic garage. They probably had their own mechanic garage right on site.
Probably. They said the state kept pumping money into this place to try to.
This is like their garage area.
Oh, we got another
This
building
place had
here.
its own like
So this
its
one
own
burned down
buses,
here.
its own ambulance. It had its own workshops. It had its own power plant. The last
Bet
building
you
we were looking
big
at
old
was a
truck right there. It's
coal
been on that
powered
fire hydrant over
power
there.
plant. So it had its own source of electricity. This place was actually open. I believe the date was like 1907
A
or
regular
something. It was-
person's house.
Don't quote me on that, but it
Oh,
was
so
the
you can
early
walk right into this.
1900s, and
Right here.
they had reports of
Yeah, see?
children
That's where they wanted us to
trying
fucking
to
walk
escape
one
this
day.
place. The thing is it was so far in the woods that these kids would run off into the woods and never come home. Also, the underground tunnel system that goes between every building. That actually reminds me of the tunnel system that I found in Chicopee. It's like a service area for pipes and stuff that goes between every single building on the property. They said that kids would get locked down there and end up, you know, starving to death or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of crazy stories that came out of there.
That's the end of this.
I actually got to meet somebody who worked at this facility through the chat. Like it was one of the fams, and they actually contacted me and said, "Hey, I actually used to work there." And what they explained to me is a lot of the stories are overblown, but not totally untrue, because they were very understaffed. And a lot of the stuff that happened was because they were understaffed. But I mean, understaffed or not, there's no excuse for children, you know, living in their own filth. And I don't even want to get into what kind of filth. But let's just say it's pretty bad. And you'll see in this video in a little bit how nasty it actually was, because we go into some of those, some of their personal bunk rooms.
Yeah. Gonna have to get a
We're
drone
actually
out
talking
there,
about
guys.
getting a drone out there.
I promise you that I
And
will go back
funny
to
thing is,
multiple
I hired a
times.
guy
This
to
is
go
my
out there with a
favorite
drone.
place.
And the guy comes out, he flies the drone for like an hour. We go back home,
Low income
and he
housing,
tells me that
anything.
nothing recorded, because I don't know if he didn't put the memory card in
Did you just
or
hear
what
something?
happened, but it was like a waste of an entire day.
No,
That
I
was
heard, like, a
disappointing.
voice
That
or a
happens.
dog barking. What is that?
Yeah, if you're just joining us, guys, we're watching one of my first videos. This is my second edited video ever. Oh man, when I went down this path, I was hearing stuff.
I hear a dog coming.
I remember that. It sounded like a big animal, a dog or a bear
Could be a
or
ghost
something. It sounded like something was growling at us.
I don't see what makes us and dogs any different.
Sounded like a big dog, dude. Sounded like a shepherd or something big.
I hear you gotta watch out for bears.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah, back there, they really got rattlesnakes.
That's what it sounded like, dude. Was a bear type sized animal.
This part coming up is pretty funny, guys, because
And all we got.
tell me if
these
you
little
notice
tiny
something
knives
that's
on us.
off.
No.
Pay attention to
What's
this
that gonna
next
do to
scene
a bear,
coming
though?
up.
It's gonna give me a better
And
chance than you.
then pay
I think a
attention to
knife
the
would be a
next
better
scene
chance,
and
but
tell
at
me
least
what's
you could
different
stab 'em
between
like
the
that
two of
movie,
them.
The
I
Revenant.
just hit you with
See if
it.
anybody catches this.
That's your best bet. That's your best
So yeah, let's
bet
take
is
a look at the
making it.
building. What's the building look like?
First.
Oh, there's some stairs that go downstairs.
Oh, it might be my pants catching themselves. No, not in the beginning.
No way in there. It's all blocked up. This is funny right here. He's still got the big bar in his
The
hand.
windows, and that was an entrance. I bet you the buildings with the
All right,
brick up.
so we're about to take a look at the building. Whoa, what the hell was that? Oh, all right. All right,
This is
you
Elm
look at the
Street,
building.
We're at 3B Elm.
You see what the building looks like?
Oh my gosh, we are on Elm Street.
We
We're
even
now
zoom
on
on,
Elm Street,
zoom
guys.
in on the door,
Alright guys,
and now all of a sudden,
so we made an entry
you guys notice anything
into
there?
this building.
It's kind of funny.
This is creepy, guys. Hello?
I don't think anybody noticed that. Yeah, it was just a plant. Yeah, I thought it was something crawling around over there.
Yo, Kyle! Can you
This
come
place
with
was
me
so
in here,
spooky,
dude?
I didn't even want to go inside.
It sounds like somebody's walking around in here. Guys, this place is amazing.
Oh, the bed on the mountain. Serenity's talking about the bed in my other video. And that is crazy because there's no way to get up there except for somebody carried that damn
Holy
mattress
crap.
up there. She's talking about Tom's Mountain. Arthur said he's seen it.
Guys, this is probably one of the creepiest ones I've been in so far. Holy shit.
Oh yeah, guys, I'm
This is
alright. I'm
creepy.
fine. I'm just bored.
Kyle,
There was
what you
nobody
doing?
live. I'm like, you know what? Let's just go and watch one of my older videos, hang out.
Holy, I found
I
copper.
kind of like this. It gives me my my me time.
Everything's dripping.
Think about this, guys. These buildings, right?
Here's like
When
it
we
looks
go
like a
into them,
bathroom of some
especially
sort.
these buildings, like specifically these
Wow.
buildings, there was literally one way
I
in,
just heard
and
something
then
over there.
every other entrance
I wanna try
to
seeing
the
the
whole
third
entire
floor. I
building
haven't
is
seen the
either
third floor
bricked
in any
off
of these buildings.
or it has
Here's
plywood.
another one of them grates.
And
What's
trust me,
going
this
in
plywood is
fucking
not
grate
coming
thing?
off. Like, literally, you have one way in
Copper or something?
and one way out.
Yeah,
So
but
if
the other
anything
one,
were to
remember the
happen
other one was
to
rotted?
that one, you know,
Or,
that
like,
one opening,
ripped
say a
open?
fire started or a collapse happened or even,
Yo, you got
you
a
know,
mask, right?
some
you better put a freaking
you know,
mask on.
somebody who
dude.
was trying to harm us blocked off that that exit.
Look
There
at
would be
this,
no other
guys.
way to
This
get
is
out of this
horrible.
building. Well, this building here, I mean, you could probably go up to the
the
third
roof
floor
ready
and
to
jump off of the
collapse.
third floor if, I mean,
Holy
that would
crap.
probably be the only way to make it out of this particular building. But that's
Dude,
all I
there's
could think is,
plants
man,
out here.
something happens, we are stuck in this place. Yeah, that's funny that the name of the
Look at
street
this,
was
guys.
actually
Holy
Elm
moly.
Street
Not
that this
much
building
roof
was
left.
on.
This is nuts. Little closet. So guys, this one is definitely spooky.
No, this is not the building. This building does
Look at
have
this, guys.
tunnels underneath it, but it is not the building with the tunnels.
Oh, look
That's
at
a
this
completely
piece.
different building.
Scope. This guy is
This
so
is the
popular
children's. It was like a children's home, and
here. Dude, there's literally dirt.
usually if somebody had a
Full
child
ground.
that was severely disabled, you know, paraplegic
Luckily,
or
these buildings are made out
or
of concrete.
debilitating
mostly.
disease or condition,
Holy
they would be sent
moly.
off to this place. And
So yeah, this roof could come
There's
down
actually
at
a
any
video
time
that I
right
could
there.
share with you
Holy
guys.
crap, I should not be here.
and it's actually
Holy crap.
where I got the footage for the
The
intro
things I do to make
to my
videos,
visit
guys.
to this building with James the Fam.
Anyways.
And what it is it's a story
show you
from
the
the
fire alarm's
70s
been drawn.
where it was a news story
At least it looks
where
like it has.
the actual facility was being sued by its own employees because of the conditions, because they had to breathe in the asbestos and all the hazardous materials and all this stuff. I'd like to share that with you guys. It's not my video, but it would definitely be cool to go and watch if you guys were interested in the history of
You
these
see
buildings.
Everything is dripping here.
Yeah, wait till you get
Look at
Let me
this.
see if I can find
Oh,
that
it's
link real
gross.
quick.
over there.
There's like stalactites here. Or stalagmites, whatever they're called.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop up the link that I'm talking about.
Dude, this building is insanity.
Yeah, if any basement's creepy, it's this one.
Gotta be here.
There's another room back there that goes.
I know there's a corridor down that way. Holy shit, bugs.
This is small compared to the other side. You can actually go around that side and come to it. Look at the stairs, look at it. Going up to the oh look, they literally cut all the water lines. Why?
I wonder why. Oh my gosh, look at this, guys. It's insanity. It's like being in a cave. What goes into these things, man, that they're all open? That's so strange.
I mean, I thought they were all under.
Here's the corridor. This is crazy looking.
Arthur Moorhead says he's seen something looking up. That's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
Yeah, if you guys see something in this video, it's in my best videos playlist. I don't know if you find that you know, wouldn't mind going and putting a timestamp on it. I'd really appreciate that. What that helps me with, guys, when you guys timestamp things that you find in my videos, what that does for me is when I do those compilation videos,
dude, what is this?
where I do, you know, the coolest catches that I've ever got, those come from you guys. A lot of the coolest things that I've ever found in my videos were from you guys, letting me know, you know, hey, I seen this was here, this was there. So, yeah, I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the help you give me, and you're the guys. You're the ones that make those videos happen.
This is another sign you guys gotta see.
Tunnel blocked, no exit.
Well, I got the respirator, but Kyle doesn't.
Holy crap,
so-
I can't believe there's 79 people in here at 2:42 in the morning.
Alright guys, we found a building. It looks like this is
That's the building. Actually, this is the building that I went with James. And
We're gonna try.
yeah, so if you guys want to see like this entire building, we go through this entire building. Check out the video that I did with James there. It's called Belchertown School, the final chapter,
No, this
and
this is
that was
stuck
the
to
final
it.
video shot of Belchertown.
Can we get up onto the roof? If we get onto the roof, that's the way in, is those. Alright.
Kyoko Rock Fam says, oh no. Real Talk Tarot Guidance says, Night Owls Unite. That's funny.
That's hard to get in there. Guys, look at this tunnel here. This is crazy.
James the Fam wanted me to walk down that little
Anybody in
corridor
here?
right there. And that's, all that there is, that's all asbestos. He's like, yeah, let's just go walk down this tunnel thingy. Yeah. Now, right now, I need a freaking hazmat suit and a mask. Yeah, this is one of my first videos, guys. We're just reviewing it. We're just watching
This
it.
is like one of the coolest buildings, so we hope we can get in.
Seeing how far your boy Lou Rock has come in the last 2 years.
So guys,
Yeah,
we're
this
gonna
is
get into
this
this
is
building.
the cafeteria area in the
We're
daytime.
basically in.
That hole there
We don't
actually
feel
goes
like
to the
stepping onto
underground
them
tunnels.
chairs down there because they do not look safe. On the other side, on the second floor, there's a hole. Telling me to be quiet. There's a hole on the other side, but and a ladder behind it. But on the other side, I don't know if you can get in it. I'll tell you what, I sure want to go in from the roof.
Just Watch says,
You know,
I would
just
love
getting
to
the
go
footage of
ghost
this
hunt
place is
at this
cool.
place.
I don't need to be in here.
Uh,
I think
it's
the
actually
footage
been
is better
torn
than
down, and that's one of the reasons that I'm
this.
reviewing
Chairs
this
right in front of
video.
the door, like people climb in
I
here
actually
all the
miss
time.
going there.
So
This is
guys,
one of my
this is the
favorite
reason
spots.
that
If you guys look here,
good old
there's
ghost
probably,
hunters get in trouble.
you know,
You
and
can
there
see
was
that
more buried under
this
the
is all
dirt there. There's
copper here.
probably a couple $100 worth
So
of
somebody
copper
must have
there.
been stealing.
You could tell that somebody
They-
was
they probably were
making a
being
stash
chased
to
out
come
of
back
here
later
and
and
stash it
pick
all
it up.
here.
They're making a pile.
Or
here.
they just stashed it and they're gonna come back later and get it.
Could be somebody from the company.
Yeah,
This has been here for a little while. Nobody's come back for this.
yeah. Well,
Damn thieves giving us YouTubers a bad name.
it's a lot of copper. There's a couple 100 pounds there.
Look at it. All underneath.
So this is why there's a bunch of holes in the walls there.
Oh,
This is why I
This
get in
is-
trouble, because people do this stuff. Guys, there used to be tunnels here
That's thin brick, man.
that go from building to building. If you can see in there, there's like pipes.
Alright guys, this hole
What is that?
This hole is the actual hole that I went in. I actually squeezed in that.
Steam.
Do you see how big that
compressor
is?
thing.
I squeezed into that hole. That's the place I actually went in there and a rat jumped on me. I am so mad that I
Yeah,
never
it's
turned my
underground tunnel,
microphone
right?
on and the footage was useless.
Way
Somebody
back
tied
in
a string to it and must have left the string running with them because they got scared.
We checked out a lot of the other buildings. There are still a ton of buildings that we've missed, including the gymnasium, which is one that I'd really like to get into. But we're back here to check it out in the daytime, and we're gonna go up on the roof and show you guys the roof in the daytime. There we go. Ooh, a ghost.
Alright, I'm going back into the hospital here. This is the craziest building on the property. It was the first building they tore down because it was the one that the most people would go inside. I've seen other paranormal investigators do videos there. I would say I've seen probably 2 or 3 that were really decent videos. Like really well put together, really well edited. But it seems like the rest are pretty much, you know. I don't mean to like crap on anybody's YouTube videos, but it just seemed like the rest of them were just a, you know, couple videos taken, not really edited or anything.
Let's check this out, because it's wet over here.
Shout out to Beverly, Massachusetts.
That underground interview station is. This had to be the showers. Man, you could only imagine.
Oh,
how
you know
crappy
what?
it
When
would
I
be.
go into these places, all fear goes away. You get this rush. You get
Like,
this really,
Daryl
like, it's
explained
addicting.
it a little
It's
better, though,
addicting.
'cause
You go,
The reason I think we keep getting
once
turned
you start
around is 'cause
doing this,
building's shaped like a horseshoe.
you start looking for more danger
said,
and more
Stokes the
danger and
famous
more
man in this
danger.
building.
It's actually, I don't think it's too healthy.
This is our way to go upstairs.
Happy Valentine's Day, Christina Gray. Thank you.
Hole right to outside over here.
I cannot believe that we got 85 people in here at 3 in the morning.
Hole right outside.
You guys rock.
You see how this building just turns you around though?
So these are the living areas that the kids were actually, they would be locked into these areas, like that door down at the end of the hallway, that would be locked, and then the rest of these rooms would be open, and the kids would just be roaming the halls back and forth between the
Dude, I haven't
rooms,
even
and
been on this side of the building.
it's pretty chaotic. I threw in a link here in the chat, guys.
Oh, look at the bed.
I'll do it again.
I'm sure it looks
The
a
link
lot
that I
better,
just
guys.
put in the
This-
chat is an
this one.
historical video
Four
on
bedroom,
this actual place.
You can see right
If you guys watch that video, you'll see what I'm talking about
Go
on
down there.
on how crazy this place actually is.
The beds, right? Yeah. We've been in here today because I remember that tip
I'm such an
on the
idiot.
wall.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of the stuff right on the wall.
Look at the concrete just ripped out.
You're all dead, dude.
You feel that breeze?
Oh, yeah, right here.
And
I
this is
found a
broad
creepy,
daylight,
creepy
guys. We're
bathroom.
walking through here, and it seems like nighttime.
Dude, why do I feel like I'm backwards?
Oh, yeah.
There's just a light down the hall, guys.
No, I can't do that. Real tarot. It's not my video. I'll get a copyright against it. Yes, Tony Rock fans.
Anybody in
Noah
here?
was very surprised this morning. He messaged me telling me that he went up just about 200 subscribers overnight. So thank you to all you guys.
Look at this. Don't
That's a
look cool.
creepy. That's a creepy elevator, man. You're like screwed if you go up, and you're screwed if you go down.
You see my light over there?
Yeah, I can. Bunch of chairs in here. Some playthings. Another open window.
Definitely a playroom with little kids.
Alright, so I want to
Oh
show
yeah,
you guys something real
that
quick.
rush can be addictive. This
Oh,
was
whoa, we
crazy,
got a
guys.
burnt
Look at this.
something over here, dude.
That's like a scale
set
that you would
fire
put a
right
child
on
on to
just
weigh
on
them,
the table. Wow,
and
isn't
it's
that
burnt.
weird?
It's almost burnt in
No
the
burn
shape
on
of a
the
body.
ceiling.
Look at
Get
that.
good smell in here.
It is like burnt, right? Look at-
That was really creepy.
Well, this is burnt too, a little bit.
Look at this spew.
You know, now that I
You
look
can see
back at
light
this in
coming through
hindsight,
the,
I kind of wish that I didn't edit so much of it out.
oh my gosh, it looks like
It would have been a
Looks like
2-hour
it's
video.
Dripping, but it's like frozen drips.
that's strange. Ectoplasm, man, maybe?
It's going over here too.
It is slimy, guys, if you look at it. It's just water leaching. It's water leaching.
Why is it?
Because it's leaching right through the concrete from above.
April, it wasn't really a lockup. It was
That's very weird.
a place that severely handicapped children. It was kind of like a
Called
orphanage,
leaching. I've
but
seen it,
for
like,
the
not
severely
as bad as
handicapped.
that.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna
actual
check
name
this
of
site,
the
'cause I never
place
have.
was very politically incorrect. It was called Belchertown School for the Retarded. And
Oh, what is this like?
yeah, we've come a long way since those days.
Another wide open door.
Thank you, Serenity. You won't be disappointed. Noah's a good kid. Makes great videos.
Oh, this is coming off. Yeah. These are probably like little rooms that they came and did activities and stuff.
Megan's blog, no. I've lost so much footage because of my old computer crashing. Yeah, that was actually very upsetting.
See, more wallpaper. Get out.
This is crazy.
Police chaplain,
Creepy
my buddy
bastard.
there, the sharpshooter, has been putting up Noah's link. That's his actual
They all look
link.
the same. Dude, look at how much they ripped the walls apart in here.
Tony the Rock Fams just put up the link.
Yeah.
That's all it is. You can see they cut it off clean.
They must have had like sawzalls and stuff, right?
Thank you for subscribing.
What was what?
I don't know. Unless you threw a piece of glass. somebody
Nobody
said
threw a
that
piece of
corner.
glass, dude. I heard. the
Thank
piece
you,
of glass
Ghost
hitting.
Gimmicks, for subscribing.
wasn't
Welcome
you?
to the Rockstar Fams.
It was next to me though. Well, it looked like the wall and then.
That doesn't look like somebody's standing there.
There's something coming up here in a second that was probably one of the grossest things I've ever found.
I definitely heard something next to me though.
I heard the glass.
Here it is. Oh wait, no, it might be the next one over.
Oh, the office. Yeah, this is the room where I was telling you. It looks like that.
Guys,
looks
if
like
you
poop,
look at
right?
that, that's a
Come in
handprint
here.
smearing stuff on the wall.
Yeah, tell me this.
And it
don't
looks like a
blood, the way
mixture
it's
of blood
coagulated
and
red.
feces. It's actually red.
It does.
And that is
That's
not
hair
paint.
stuck on the wall.
No way.
Trust me. I got really
Those
up close
hairs?
and personal. It is not paint.
Are you kidding me?
And that
That's
was
gross, dude.
that was the stories of what would happen is the kids would smear feces
Yeah,
on
but
the
that looks like
wall
blood,
and
dude.
they were living in these
That
horrible
looks like
conditions.
blood.
And
If not,
look,
they had
it's like still
blood.
there.
Murder 3.
Where?
Right there. And see?
Like they swipe their fingers sideways.
Thank you, Betty and Wayne, for joining us. Good night.
That's a little kid's hand, though.
Thank you for joining us
Is what
at
I'm
3
saying. How
a.m.
long has that been there, dude?
I don't know. I'm not gonna touch it and wipe to find out.
I'm just saying. That's like, it's weird.
I've seen it on the wall. It said someone wrote, "You got AIDS now. Good luck."
What did it say?
You got AIDS now. Good luck.
Oh, that sucks.
Shout out to my homie Ghost Findings TV. Good to see ya.
It's on the wall here. That's never good.
Lucifer is here. No, he's not. This is a tiny room. And this is what they stayed in. So good.
I've used this in a few intros.
You haven't seen this place.
I
is
really like that
disgusting
shot.
inside.
Me in the full mask.
Wow.
Poor Kyle got
Third
a
floor.
painter's mask on.
Laundry.
I'm a good friend.
Oh, dude.
I take the
Looks
good
like
mask
clothes.
and give my friend the, crappy
Scrap
$2 paper mask.
Look at that side.
What's that?
The mermaid.
We're on the third floor, guys. Sorry if I sound weird. I have a respirator on.
I've never heard that
Probably
sound
not.
before.
Because you rock. And I can haha.
What the heck was that?
My chest was starting to hurt even with the mask. Yeah, you can. You can see a
Oh,
ton of dust.
Alyssa,
floating.
thank you.
That's what scares me about this place. It's got asbestos.
Shout out to Alyssa Parrish. Thank you for the $10 donation. You rock.
Fam! What up with my fam? Epic!
There you go. Cash.
What up, fans?
Turn around.
Well, fam is what everybody calls their fans. Well, actually, Omar created it, and the rest of the guys kind of use it sometimes. I call my people rock stars.
Hey, look at that.
Congrats
But
to
we're
Country
still a
Girl
family. I love Kyle.
Right there. Purple.
for the 13th time. Wow,
Kid Kyle
that's a
here
lucky
the other
number.
night. Does that look fresh? Look at this one. This is the psychedelic one here. Can you even hear my voice outside of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can hear you fine. It's just gonna sound like you're muffled.
It's gonna sound muffled. Well, I'd rather sound muffled than be dead. Woo!
Benny Loco is in the chat. What's up, Benny Loco?
Upside down cross.
Boo. There's some ghosties.
Horses have shoes, I have shoes, I am a ghost.
You seen that last time.
What a thing.
Kind of freaked me out last time.
That thing, as soon as I said it, was funny. That looks fresh. With the, see the horns on it and the cross upside down on its forehead and the teeth.
Yep.
That's fresh, but the painting of the little ghost is older. Ghost room.
This is always good advice.
Gemma's Journey Grace. Thank you for joining us. What's up, Gemma?
These are like little crazy little extras.
You guys are just joining us. We're watching one of my older videos. In fact, it's one of my oldest videos.
Dude, let me show you something, right?
This is
Look
the
at that
second
shoe, right?
edited video I ever made. A single shoe. That was crazy.
You mean that one?
What's that?
And I'll bet. Oh nope, the other one. That's the first time I ever seen the second shoe. Mandela effect. That's Mandela effect. And I bet you those were the issued shoes from the hospital.
Oh wow, that looks creepy.
Grace Chilcoat says blood turns dark brown after it dries. What was it, fresh? No, Grace. Actually, if you go back and you watch that, it's very brown. And that's what made me think that it was a mixture of feces and blood. Or just feces by itself. But, it was some kind of bodily fluid. It was definitely not paint. And I wasn't going to go touching it to find out. Yeah, guys, this is the elevator that I caught my first ghost in my live stream there. Not this time, though. There was a problem with those elevators, and what the problem was is they only had one elevator, so they would have to transport the actual patients in the elevator, which are a biohazard. You know, these kids, like I said, they had bodily fluids and all kinds of stuff on them, so germs would be spread through these elevators. And the reason they would be spread is because the actual food would be transported in the elevators as well. So you're transporting food in like a biohazard area. Is pretty gross.
Copper in there came back and left it open. So guys, this is the roof out.
Yeah, we end up doing EVPs, and this is the day that I get EVPs telling me.
Yeah, I know.
It said Magnum, and it said that it said Magnum outside, burning, 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 burning. And my mother's stepbrother was murdered that day and burnt in his house with his girlfriend. And we ended up finding out. I ended up finding out when I went home. And when I was reviewing these EVPs, I was actually telling my mom, I'm like, listen, I think they're gonna find out that he was shot because they thought it was an accidental
guys, I got my
fire.
respirator. Definitely.
3 days
needed
later,
inside
they
this
find out that
building.
he was shot and murdered. They did catch the murderer, but wait until you guys hear these EVPs. They're insane.
There's the elevator shaft that last time I seen. Well, I seen a ghost.
I don't think this is
Dude,
the
I
same
just
one.
heard something down there. I just heard something down there.
How do you, Sean Curry? You're an
How the
idiot.
fuck do you do that?
I don't know. Don't fall, Sean Curry. Words of
Dude, did he
encouragement.
really?
Yeah, who's on that? He probably
He
stepped
actually
on it, grabbed
out there?
that, and
Somebody
got,
spray painted something out there.
That
says,
voice
"Don't
was
fall."
It says,
creepy.
don't fall. But if you look, there's no way to get there. Like, you're gonna be standing on that beam. You're crazy.
Yes, Megan.
That's on a 45.
It happened the same day I was
You
filming
should've
this
maybe
video.
had a stick and just held
Whoa,
the
what
stick.
you get? Yeah, stick.
I didn't just do EVPs right here in the hall.
We're just about to do the EVPs.
Crazy.
You'll hear it tell me that it's sorry, and it clearly says Magnum outside, burning, burning, burning. Check it out. And I kept hearing something around those stairs down there. It sounded like kids playing at the bottom of the stairs.
Where are you? Where are you? You're lost? tell us your name? My name's Blue Rock. Nice to meet you. Is that what it said? Harvey? Can you repeat that, please? Another name? How old were you when you were here? You were 12? Did you know my Uncle Joe? He was once a patient here. Did you know Joe? Did you stay here a long time ago? Can you tell us what year you were here? What year was it? Who was it that showed himself in front of my camera in the elevator shaft? Paul. When you hear something, did you say what you think you hear? Walter? That's my thought. Because listen, usually it's the first thing that pops in your head. Honestly, it is. That's why I tell people, don't be afraid to just shoot it out, because it's probably possible. What room did you stay in?
Beautiful.
Beautiful? Or plentiful? Or something like that? How many spirits are here with us?
That's fine.
26? 8?
Morning.
Is this place as bad as it seems? Are all the stories true?
You don't.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's okay.
Yeah, I heard it, yeah. What were you admitted here for? Who was it that showed himself on my camera in the elevator shaft? On Friday the 13th. What's your name? walk and do this? Take a little walk? Maybe you can show yourselves on my camera. Does that sound cool to you? You want us to take a walk? I heard something down the hallway. You heard that? Like a little kid? Here? What was it? Where is the gymnasium at? Can you tell us which number building? The auditorium. Where you guys used to play? Is that where you guys used to play? Hang out. Just want us to hang out? Oh, you're asking me to the auditorium. Is that where you used to play? Oh, I don't know. You guys used to hang out in the auditorium? Can you knock over this flashlight? I welcome you to try if you can. You see it moving? Or is that my camera? Can you knock over my flashlight here? Tip it over. I don't mind.
What if I put it over here a little bit for you?
Can you knock it over for me? Can you tell us which bag?
This place, a computer.
Yeah, we heard it was
The
pretty
crazy
bad.
EVPs are about to happen, where it warns me about my mom's stepbrother.
Guys, we're hearing a voice that's coming from down the stairs and not from the box. What's that noise we hear down the hall? I think it'd be pretty cool if we could knock over one of these flashlights for us. God. Yeah, that was right. God. You guys should move on to the other side. I'm sure God would be happy to welcome you into his arms. Your suffering lasted enough. He did? God bless all of you guys here. Anybody ever who was ever a patient here, God bless every one of you guys. And if you need to cross over, I suggest you what I've heard, and I don't know if I'm right. What I've heard is you move into the light. I'm sorry that our medical practices were so archaic at those times. So, Would you guys like to take walking around? Outside. It said outside. You can go outside and talk. You want to go in the light? You want to go in the light to talk? Bring me outside. It's a beautiful view out here. What is that, a phone? Let's go. Oh, we're outside, guys. Can you tell me who showed himself last time in this elevator shaft? Lots of stuff coming through. Just because we're out here. You'll know when it starts saying things. Alright, let's take one last walk through this place. I'm inside. Dude, I just heard I'm inside.
Supporting. Cheers.
Did you just hear Gary? Danny. Is that Gary and Danny? You guys want me to get out of here?
Thanks, David. Thanks, brother.
Yeah, you get the coffee? You said right here last time you did that. Get out again. Kill him. Follow me, brother. Were any of you ever inside this wheelchair? How'd that desk get there? Yeah, we're outside.
Oh, the killer got caught and went to prison, so maybe that's what that meant. At the time, I had no idea what these EVPs were. Actually, while editing these EVPs, I got sick. Very sick.
Connecticut? Sounded like Connecticut. That's what I thought I heard. Anyways, God bless you all. When I turn this box off, communication will be finished. We will talk again, but it'll be bye for now. God bless you. Would you like to say bye before I turn it off? Goodbye. Oh, right at the end, huh?
It was like, no. Right as you're ending it.
Alright guys, this is your boy Lou Rock, and I'll be getting with you on the next Explore. Peace out.
Edition. Wow. That was a while ago. Can you tell this was one of my first videos? Alright. What am I doing wrong here? Alright, there we go. We're back. So yeah, guys, that was one of my first videos that I ever shot. Going to that place was actually crazy because the first like 2 or 3 times we tried to find Belchertown, we got lost, and we were right next to it. Like, now that I know where it's at, I can't believe how close we were, and it was right there under our freaking noses, and it took me 3 times. It actually took me getting really frustrated from not finding it to say, I'm going there, and I don't care if I gotta search the whole freaking town of Belchertown, I'm gonna find it. And we ended up eventually finding it. But yeah, it is sad that it's gone. They ripped that building down. Also, I'll share that link again so you guys could check this out for yourself. That's the link to the video. If you guys ever seen my video with James where I go back and it's titled like Belchertown's Final Chapters. In the beginning of that video, I use some clips from this video for my intro, because there was like a statement that was made in that video that just stuck in my head, and I actually planned that intro for like 2 months. I was like, man, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna use this video, I'm gonna use it as the intro, and like I had that video planned out in my head before I ever did it. But yeah, we've come a long way. 2017, looking at that 2017 edition. I can't even believe I've been doing this for that long. Crazy. Ghost Findings TV, thank you for hanging in here with us. Get your kids to school, man. Can't be late because of Lou Rock. That's not cool. Guys, I can't believe the turnout for this time of night, 3:25 in the morning. We've been rocking with over 80 people in the chat the whole time. Luckily that video didn't lag too much, and yeah, that's one of my first videos. Guys, if you want to check out more videos like that, check out my playlist. It's my best videos playlist. Go all the way down to the bottom and start watching them from the bottom. And then you'll get to see them in order of when I did them, if you're interested. But yeah, man, I was really bored tonight. I I I I had to go live. Pinkies up, Tony. Thank you, brother. Pinkies up. And thank you for everybody who's hung in there with us. And I know a lot of people are here with watery eyes and tired, and so I appreciate all the love, guys. So yeah, Belchertown School for the Feeble-Minded. Actually, it was renamed the Feeble-Minded in I believe it was the 80s. And before that, it was called Belchertown School for the Retarded, which nowadays wouldn't fly. That just wouldn't fly. I do have plans on going to another asylum. It's an adult asylum, an adult facility. And yeah, my time is limited on that one as well. It's planned to be ripped down, and I know, because I've been in construction for a long time myself, that once this winter frost goes away and the snow is gone, this one's going to be gone too. So I think my only opportunity to go to this next asylum is to actually go there while it's freaking cold. Now, me and Fluffy went out to go check it out, and we ended up getting stuck in some quicksand, which, of all things to get stuck in, quicksand, I would never think that we would get caught in it in Massachusetts, but we were literally in quicksand. And the reason there's quicksand there is because they're excavating. And so what that does is it loosens up the soil, and then when it gets wet, it's like it's a trap. And Fluffy stepped onto this area that was just like liquefied dirt, and he was up to his knees in mud. I really kicked myself in the butt for not recording that, because that would have made a video in itself. It would have been funny showing, our fail. But yeah, no, we definitely need to get back in there before they rip that place down, because that place is super cool. But yeah, man, I got a lot of things coming up for you guys, and just keeping it moving. Also, for some reason my notification is different.
Lou Rock, you rock.
Thank you. Benny Loco, come on. Ain't gotta do that. Thank you, Benny. You rock. So yeah, thank you to all the rock fams out there that have shown Noah so much love. He was really surprised this morning, like I said. I got a message from him. Hey man, thank you. I went up a bunch of subs overnight. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I can't wait till me and him can go shoot some more bangers. And next time, we're going to have to bring some more backup cameras with us or something. It seems like in the paranormal field, every time you try to do something, either your batteries are drained or you have some kind of equipment malfunction. Also, I seen somebody say in the chat a little while ago that the EVPs were very clear. That's actually been my experience for almost my entire paranormal YouTube career. And yeah, it just seems like, I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe if it's me or what it is, but it seems like they like to talk to me. And I no longer do EVPs in my house anymore. I do believe that I was attacked big time. I ended up getting pneumonia, like instantly, and like for no reason. So that was really scary. Plus, I've acquired this panic attack issue, which I never had in my entire life. until 36 years old. Like, to develop a panic issue at 36, I know, losing my mom's boyfriend was really traumatizing, but I never think that it would, cause panic issues in me. But I'm sure that could be a big contributor to my panic issues. Also, the sound of that EVP machine or the spirit box, that clack 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 clack, that shit is nerve wracking. Like, I got family members and stuff. I try to show them my videos, and they can only take like 2 minutes of it before they're like, "What the hell is this crap? Like, people watch this stuff? Like, really? This noise?" And actually, Danny, before he passed away, I was a fan of Patty's already, and I was amazed by the responses that Patty was getting from Gary. And I was hearing all this stuff. I'm like, wow, this lady, she's talking to her son. And it was amazing, because to live a whole lifetime and not believe in anything, ghost, paranormal, stuff like that, for that to just be turned on its head so quickly was amazing. I mean, I was hooked. As soon as I found Patty, I was hooked. I've said this story a lot of times before. I definitely think it was fate for us to meet each other. Especially since the very first words that I heard come out of her mouth when I clicked onto her video was, "I'm here in Brooksville, Florida." That's actually where I lived when I lived in Florida, and that's what pulled me in. I was like, man, these people are from where I used to live. Let me check this out. Because I was never into paranormal videos, spooky videos, horror movies, none of that stuff. And I was just hooked. I was pulled in. And so Danny used to come in the house and he would say, "How do you listen to this freaking crap? This clack, 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 clack." And then shortly after, he ended up passing away. And he talks to me through the box. Whoa. That's pretty loud. Johnny B, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Rockstar Fams. Hope you enjoy the channel. That's why I like doing these reviews of the older videos, because there is a lot of new Rockstar fams coming into the picture, and it's kind of cool to share some of the older stuff. Plus, I like watching it myself, just to see, how far have I come since the beginning. And I think I've made some good improvements. Real Talk Tarot Guidance says Patty is the shit fire. Yes, she is. But I definitely think I've made a lot of improvements. I still got a lot of more things that I need to improve. One of them being, and I'm just going to be critical of myself here, one being camera control. Because a lot of times I'll be on an exploration, and I'll be looking at something with my eyes, but I'll have my camera not directly on what I'm looking at. And it doesn't make for good video, because, the camera's what matters. But I'm learning as I go. And yeah, I mean, I think we've built something awesome together. Definitely, because without you guys, this channel would be nothing. Like, straight up nothing. It is nothing without you guys. And so thank you guys for being there for me in every single way. And another thing is, like, I've been asking you guys to help Noah out. And Noah had a few problems. But they're not problems that just Noah deals with. I deal with the same things on a daily basis. And unless we got friends that are going to be there for us, we have nothing. Yeah, so if you guys could show my homie some love and lift him up a little bit, because sometimes we need our friends to lift us up. And it's only the good friends that actually do it. And I have friends that do the same thing for me all the time, right here in the chat. People like Alyssa. When I want to quit, Alyssa, Alyssa doesn't just straight up tell me, no, you can't quit. She talks to me about it and walks me through it. Because trust me, guys, I've wanted to quit plenty of times. It gets hard. It gets really hard. Especially trying to keep putting out quality videos for you guys and keep everything above board. Because just honestly, paranormal stuff doesn't happen every time you snap your fingers, or every time you decide to go do an investigation, or it happens when it wants to happen. So, like the video I made the other day took 2 years to make. That's 2 years of finds, of finding things in videos, and even like the process of finding them things. It's like you got to go through these videos with a magnifying glass. It's pretty tough. Like Alyssa said, the Lou Rock of the video we just watched looked a lot younger, a lot more well rested, and a lot less stressed out. But I wouldn't give it up for anything in the world. I enjoy doing this, and it is my passion. And it's the one thing in my life that has given me hope. Just hope in general. I've had a rough life, and yeah, doing this is fun, and yeah, thank you guys for rocking with me. I love you guys all, every one of you. Holly D says, having a panic disorder and anxiety is hard to live with. It tries to overtake you, but together we can prevail and carry on. Yes. I had a person one time in the comments get so upset with me, and what they were getting on me about was what I was with the live stream. I believe the live stream was titled it was like overcome like your own. It was a motivational live stream. It was a I remember the title now. It was "Don't Let Your Mind Defeat Yourself." And so it was supposed to be a positive message, and I had somebody in the comments go, mental illness is a serious issue and can't just be whooshed away with happy thoughts and good friends. Bullshit, it can't. Bullshit. When I'm around good, awesome people that make me smile, all that stuff goes out the window. Tell me it doesn't happen for you guys. Usually for most people that deal with these issues, it's when you're alone. It's those quiet times. It's not those happy times. But anyways, it's just my personal opinion. Anyways, that's all we have is our own opinion, right? Irish Whiskey Paranormal says, I like the video where you went back to the trailer that I used to live in. Yeah, that was crazy. Irish, that trailer, going back there and seeing the sponge paint on the walls that my mom did 20 some odd years ago, that was pretty crazy. Also, we lived in those trailers during one of the biggest hurricanes that Florida ever had. We had to actually evacuate, and everybody was evacuating to the school. And my mom's boss lived in this place in Brooksville. It's actually, I believe it's close to the May Stringer house. And it's called Snob Hill. It's the most rich neighborhood in Brooksville. And they actually have basements. These are 3-story houses in Florida, which doesn't usually happen because they have a lot of sinkholes. but they actually had foundations and basements. So her boss's house was like a fallout shelter. So we ended up hunkering down in my mom's job for the storm, and our trailer was still there and stuff didn't get blown away. But yeah, we went through some crazy times. I've always lived in Massachusetts, so when I went to school in Florida, one day we're all sitting there, we're in class, and this big alarm starts going off. One of those, I forget what they're called, something siren. It's like the emergency sirens. They're very loud. And so the siren's going off, and there's a tornado. And actually, the tornado was so close we were able to see it through, like, from the window in the school. And I'm underneath my desk, hunkering underneath my desk and, like, hiding for cover. And all the kids in the class are like, laughing at me. And I'm like, holy shit, like, the world's ending. Freaking tornadoes are coming. And the kids are all laughing, and they're like, what? That tornado ain't big enough to bother you? Well, shit fire. It was funny because, you know, Yankee Lou Rock wasn't used to tornadoes, but them kids were. It was like a daily occurrence for them. But yeah, Kyoko Rock fams, good night. Much love. Leanne, I see Scaredy Cat saying good night to Leanne. Good night, Leanne. I think we've held a pretty big crowd in here all night long, guys. It's 86 viewers, and it's 3:42 in the morning. That's pretty awesome. Jamie Jai said something to Tony. Tony comes up with some good questions. Tony Rockford says, oh, she was shining a light through the insulation and thought she saw a body. Oh, I must have missed out on what that's all about. Heather Albie, thank you for being here. Good to see you too. Thank you for joining us. Leanne Hansen, much love, much love. Thank you for rocking out with us tonight. Give some shout outs here. Dromar family, Pippa Sellins, Ray the Fam, Benny Loco, my homegirl Benny. Always a positive person. Somebody who also lifts me up. A lot of you guys do that. And not only just for me, for each other. Kim Fitzgerald, Rock Fams in the house. Jamie Jai the Fam. The Sharpshooter, of course. Love you, brother. Sharing Noah the Savage's link. Guys, keep showing Noah that love. And if you think that you're subscribed to Noah, his new channel, there's a chance that you actually might not be, because he lost all of his subscriptions. So if you were like already subscribed to him and you think that you are, please recheck, because chances are, you know, you might not be. He asked me the other day if I could just let he didn't even ask me to mention it in my live stream. He just said, hey, could you, just maybe put a message out there that my new channel is back up and running. Like, man, I'm gonna do more than that. People are gonna find out, because the next step is getting me and my homie together and shooting another video. Rosalie Miranda, Heather Albie, the Seamstress, Life After Life TV Productions, Ghost Bitches. I love that name. That's so cool. Greetings from Australia. Shout out to Australia, and shout out to the Ghost Bitches. You definitely get a shout out with the name Ghost Bitches. And that's you know what? That's a channel I need to go check out. That's my kind of bitches, man. Sorry. It's the name. It's not me. I didn't come up with it. Don't blame me. Where'd it go? Yeah, I'll have to click on that. Real Talk Tarot Guidance, Margaret C. Ghost Bitches. That's so funny. Hey, creative name can go a long way. That name just made it so I'm gonna go and check them out. So Pretty smart, if you ask me. Oh man, with a name like that, you need more subscribers. Well, you got one more. Your boy Lou Rock. Boom. Alright, guys, so even though I probably won't be able to go to sleep, I am going to end this live stream. But yeah, thank you guys all for hanging it out with me and checking out one of my older videos. Anything else? Any questions before I go? Ghost Bitches is catching some love in the chat. Yeah, I think we're good. Shout out to Irish Whiskey, Cuddly Cathy, Heather Albee, Ghost Bitches is getting a lot of love. I'm telling you, that was a genius name. That's genius. That's like another one. I know a lot of you guys know this one. I Pick My Butt. What a genius name. That one's awesome. You just have to subscribe. You have to. You just can't not do it. Good night, Aussie Mossy. Good to see ya. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. K-Dog. Good to see ya. Much love, K-Dog. Thank you for joining us. Whoa, my stomach just growled so loud. I think it might like actually sound like an EVP. It was like row row row. Well, it's time for Lou Rock to go get a 4 in the morning snack. Heather Albee says pinkies up. Scaredy Cat, as always, thank you for being here. You're a big help all the time. Scaredy Cat's always. You know what's funny about me and Scaredy Cat is Scaredy Cat is really good with hearing the EVPs, and one way you can tell if an EVP is genuine is me and Scaredy Cat sometimes in the G Team live stream will hear something and we'll type it at exactly the same moment, and you'll see like it'll pop up both at the same time. Now I could see if somebody commented it and then 4 or 5 comments down, then you see the same. No, like you could tell that like she just heard it, I just heard it, we both just hit it, and that's why it's like, whoa, we are hearing this stuff. Good night, Raid the fam, much love. Dromar family, all you guys. So, alright guys, I love you all. Thank you for joining me. You guys rock. Till next time, it's your boy Lou. Hope you guys had a great Valentine's Day. Much love. Keep it real. Peace. Love y'all.